Welcome back everyone to Topia, Season 5, Episode 2. Today we're actually going to be working on the little sheep farm here. So what I've already gone ahead and done was make one module just so that I had a bit of an idea of what I wanted to do here. Now what I normally do is have it all kind of go to one central location. We might work on that in the future, but for right now, I just want to have it easily accessible. And for our first little guy here, we're actually going to make him green because I know a lot of people needed some green wool. So we'll start with that and we'll go up here and we'll actually turn it on. So I've already gone ahead and made a crafting module for our iron farm here. So all this is going to be for is making shears. Now we don't need that many shears. Whoops, I actually forgot. What I need to do here is actually clean this up so that we have an item filter, so that the poppies don't end up in there. How am I going to do that? Ooh, I should have thought about that before. Okay, so what I think the easiest path is just to put an iron golem here, or a copper golem I should say. You'll sort out the poppies over there, and then the iron I think you'll just throw in here. I hope. Not actually sure which one he'll check first. I hope he'll check this one first and then throw the iron into this, otherwise we'll get a bunch of poppies in there, which we don't want. But, yeah, anyways, I think, we'll just go like this. That's so funny. Yeah, okay, so I'll go make a copper golem. I have to remember how to do it. And then, yeah, we should be good to go. Okay, I actually haven't checked yet, but I assume it is this, and then that. Correct. Okay, we can break that, and then we can just lock you in here. Enjoy your life of horribleness. I'm so sorry. Okay, but yeah, things should start flowing down there, and then he should be able to start sorting them out. Can we test that? I don't have anything on me to test it with. Also, nothing has really spawned there for the last few minutes. I don't know why. Could be just a bug sometimes. Even in my other world, what ends up happening is it just takes a little bit of time for it to get going again. Which isn't too big of an issue. Anyways, we can test it out just by throwing some iron in there and seeing if this is actually going to work. That guy is still green, which means either the shear is broken or the shear actually never made it in there. Either could be the answer to that question. Okay, did it come all the way over here? No, it should fill up that one first. Okay, so I put a little bit of iron in here. It's filtering down. Now the little iron or copper guy should be able to deal with that. And we should start seeing it flow into here, which we are. Okay, and it gets put into here. And then it should flow all the way down to here eventually. Did I misplace something, or is it just taking a while? It could just take a while. Oh, this is a predicament. Oh no. I did not mean to fall in here. Okay, stay. Okay, we have had nothing. We've had nothing. Okay, which means something is broken. Which means we gotta kind of go down here and see where it went wrong. I think I see the problem here. That hopper is not where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be pointing to this one. Okay, we can go like that. There's a lot of shears we got there. Yes, this needs to be pointed in this direction. How are we going to do that? I guess we're going to have to go down one. And then over to here. And there we go. Okay, so we'll need it all up. We can just throw the rest of these in here because we don't really need them anymore. And this should start working now. Let's sleep before we get blown up by another creeper. I have been blown up by more creepers than I ever have in any other world. This is ridiculous. Time to sleep. Okay, so this should work now. I think we can start it off pretty quickly by just going ahead and start clicking that. And then we can just throw that in there. Anyways, did it go down in here? It did. Okay, so that's what we wanted. So this should be working. Even though it hasn't done a complete thing yet. But it should be working. Okay, so these modules are pretty easy to make. It's 3 observers, so there's an observer under here, which detects this. This observer detects the grass. This observer detects this observer, and this observer detects this observer. And then, observers. And then this redstone dust triggers this dispenser. Oh, they may fall in there. I am all butterfingers today. Anyways, then we just kind of fill around it with some glass, and we put the sheep in. And it's quite simple. Very small design, much smaller than the one I had in my other world. And yeah, it's pretty simple. So what we can do here is actually remove that one and remove this one. And our inventory is now full of shears. Now we can go like that, and then we actually don't want it to go straight down into it, so we're going to go like that. And we can just start filling this up. Those shears, pick up those ones, throw those in there, and pretty much continue that process. It's very simple to make. A little expensive, definitely expensive. Oh, I fall into this every time. And yeah, so there's one more thing that we need to do. We actually need to make the little system that goes down here. So in order for this to work, we actually need a little more space down here. This should be fairly simple. I think it's just this, and then the hopper, and then the rail, and then we need to make a hopper minecart, which is just going like that. There we go. And then it's done. You throw that there. We do want to lock that in place though, so we'll throw some dirt around it. Just like so. We need to get out of here. So let's go ahead and break away out. And then we can just go like that. And it's done. Very simple, very easy. And yeah, we can just reach down and grab whatever we need down there. So now all we need to do is actually take one of these sheep and stuff it in the hole. Let's actually plug up the other hole just so that the sheep doesn't actually get into there, because that would be a problem. And it needs to be exposed to light, I believe. So we need to be able to place a glass block there. We can break this one. Oh, that went into the system. That's not good. There it is. Okay. And yeah. Alright, let's grab a sheep. We'll probably do this one red. I am guessing. Because red seems to be another color that's quite... Okay, we've made a problem here. Alright. Nope. Shut the door! Oh my goodness. Okay, well, now we got issues. Okay. You guys suck. You guys suck. Alright, come here. Come here. Stop leaking. Okay, don't fall in there. You can fall in there. We want you to fall in there. Come on. One more this way. No. One more this way. Thank you. Okay, now we right-click you. We grab that leaf back, so we know that works. And there we go. It's done. Okay, so there are 16 colors. I believe I have done 8 of them. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, sirree. So we are halfway there, which is good. And it has been working. Just the shears are a little bit slow in actually filling everything up here. But it is working, as far as I know. And we are getting lots of wool, which is good. And these modules don't take too long to make. It's just kind of annoying because the dispensers need a lot of string. So thankfully, some of the other Topians have been willing to give me some string in exchange for some other goods. I am fresh out of diamonds though, so I need to start selling some stuff. Anyways, I think what we're going to do is just kind of flip this around and start going this way across and bring the hoppers in and around, and then we can just let it go. And yeah, it should fill up fairly quickly, as long as if that iron farm is getting loaded. Okay, we are done. This took way longer than I expected it to. Yeah, it's finished, for the most part. We still need to make it into a shop, which we will get to in just a moment here. The wood planks above the hoppers, I'm not actually sure if it does anything or not. I know if you put composters above it, it's supposed to reduce lag. To be honest, it's not really all that laggy here anyways. I'm not sure if the server's just really beefy, but I know with my own computer, it wouldn't really matter anyways. But yeah, if it does become an issue, I will replace all that with composters. It should be fine though. I don't expect it to lag all that much. But anyways, I just don't have all the resources at the moment to make a bunch of composters, so we're just going to leave it as is for now. Alright, enough talking about that. What we're going to do now is actually just put in a floor here, and then maybe a bit of a roof. We'll see about the roof. I actually kind of like it how it is, but we're definitely going to put a bit of a floor in here, just along the bottom, and some signs and everything. Just kind of make it a little bit nicer so that we don't see all these hoppers everywhere and everything. And it actually looks a little bit more like a shop. Okay, I am done, I think. I think it looks good. So the only thing that I really need to add is just the glass. I'm going to add some glass just to make it kind of look like a greenhouse all the way across the roof and fill that in a little bit more. But otherwise, I think it's done. I added kind of like this hot hole kind of look here. I really like it. I think it really fits in with everything I've been kind of going for here. That's backwards, but whatever. I'm selling every stack for 1 diamond. I might adjust it to 2 stacks per diamond. Eventually, once we get enough bulk storage here, I just want to kind of get selling it. And make some diamonds, if I can. If we come over here, so this one's been running the longest. So yeah, we almost have 2 stacks there. So we're doing pretty good here. And yeah, oh yeah, I forgot to cover up this wall too. I need to do that before I end off here. And the last thing that I kind of wanted to show off was the bit of diamonds. So we got this from Phil. Phil de Block. I haven't actually met him too much, but yeah, we were talking. He said he had a bunch of wool that he wanted to get rid of, so he gave me all this wool to sell, and these diamonds will go right back to him. But yeah, this is it. I think it works out pretty well. It's self-sustaining, self-efficient, and yeah, I look forward to opening this up. So I'll let everyone else know, all the Topians know, that this has been completed, and it is now open for business. So one other thing that I kind of want to show was what I did here. We just used the bookshelves and just the regular trapdoors, and it just kind of adds more of a 3D element to it, instead of just using blocks all the way across. Really cool textures. I really like it. And yeah, that's about it. Okay, there's one more thing that I kind of want to do. And I want to put it kind of up here, I guess. It's going to be kind of hard to, because this is not symmetrical. But we're going to give it our best shot. So we're going to build up here. We're going to put maybe that like that. Maybe it can come down a little ways. And up here. Up here. Up here. Yes. And I'm going to leave you like that. Then I'm going to break these so you can't get down. Ever, ever, ever. And then I'm going to name you Chip. There we go. I got ahead. I don't know why I got ahead, but I did get ahead. Okay, there we go. And if he decides to dangle, that is completely up to him. I don't care. I will just remove the blocks underneath him. He can dangle forever. Anyways, I think the base has really come together. That is about all the time I have for today, so thank you guys all for watching. I hope you guys did all enjoy. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next episode of Topia. Ciao for now.